Hey, hello. My name is Dr. Brett Brimhall. I've been a chiropractor for the last 20 years. Over the last 25, my dad and I have been teaching all across the globe on a system of healthcare we call the 6 steps to wellness. One of those 6 steps is nutrition. And that involves teaching on nutritional supplements and protocols we'd use to help people. My dad formulated over 200 different supplements, and I've had the blessing of being able to be part of that journey and teaching others how to utilize them. So when I introduced Life Advantage 6 years ago, I wasn't looking for a supplement. I kind of was just thought I knew what I needed to know in order to help people. But I didn't understand at that time nutrigenomics the way I do now, and I also didn't understand the way Life Advantage was making products. So I get to spend a few minutes with you today to talk about the importance of AXIO and what it's doing. And really, it's all about energy and fatigue. People today, they're more tired than they've ever been. And it's not because they're doing more physically, it's really because they're doing less. So people are tired because they're mentally tired, right? So that is a perfect place to help people if we're addressing mental fatigue. So it's truly what AXIO is. It's designed to address mental fatigue. It's known as what's called a nootropic. A nootropic is a term that was coined clear back in the 1960s. And what it is something that enhances memory. It improved behavior under stress, adverse conditions, right? We have a lot of that right now in the world. It shields the brain and helps protect it. It improves the tone of the brain and how it functions. So we think of tone of muscle. The more you use it, the more tone you have. The brain is no different. It improves the tone of how the brain functions, fires. And also, to be a nootropic, it's got to have no toxicity or low toxicity. So why AXIO, and what are the other choices that are out there? Well, here's the huge deal, guys. When you think about when people are tired or they need energy or focus, right? Think about who that might be. That could be somebody like a mom, right? That's just overwhelmed, right? Not sure, just I call it decision fatigue. Not sure how to make what decision to make next. How do I handle all the different things I have going on? It could be somebody at work, right? Just trying to get a project done, just can't hold that focus, can't think about that thought, right? Can't remember that thing, right? Or it could be a student that's struggling in school, like they're having to move around, bounce around just to hold focus, right? Or they're getting in trouble because they're having a hard time controlling their body because their mind is not able to control their body, right? This happens all around. So what do people reach for, right? They reach for soda, energy drinks, candy, right? They're looking for some type of thing to give them energy, right? So what I want to give people, we want to give them focus. We want to give them concentration. We want to give them stamina, right? And so AXIO is what does that. So when I saw the individual that I was introduced through, after I'd worked with him every week for a year, all of a sudden doing things that I really didn't think was possible, the only thing that changed was the AXIO. So what happened was that the brain fatigue changed, right? So who do you know that's walking around right now that has brain fatigue? And they're feeling like they can't do things. They can't focus. They can't concentrate. They got overwhelmed, right? There's a lot of us out there like that, right? So truly, what is AXIO and why does it work? It's really the combination and the way it was designed. It was designed to address brain fatigue, to help give somebody a lift, help them focus and concentrate without a crash. So is it about the ingredients? Yeah, kind of, right? And also how the ingredients are put together. So what are the ingredients? B vitamins, caffeine in the caffeinated version, L-theanine, quercetin, pine bark, green tea extract, right? Each one of these have powerful effects in and of themselves, and look them up on PubMed. You'll see each individual ingredient has a powerful effect, right? But the synergistic effect of putting them all together is what happens. What happens in that situation, you literally have the brain with a sustained effect, a focus, a concentration, and without the crash, right? So what I love about AXIO is the changes you see in individuals, many people, is fairly quickly. Their ability to focus and concentrate, retain, remember, and recall information. Many people feel a difference in a short period of time, but the effects of what happened when the brain is working consistently, the effects are cumulative, right? So what happens is people are consistently on those things, their ability to learn, retain, remember, recall enhances, right? So that our brains can function long-term in the future because our stressors aren't going up or down, they're going up. So in summary, who needs AXIO? Anybody that is struggling, right? They're struggling with feeling overwhelmed. They're struggling to be able to focus. They're struggling with not sure how to make a decision, with their mental stamina, putting thoughts together. But I truly believe every single one of us could benefit from it, from the effect of having a healthy brain So it allows, that actually helps control you have a healthy body, so that we can be able to become, in my mind, me personally, a better father, a better husband, a better brother, a better leader, right? A healthy brain creates a healthy person, and a healthy person can do amazing things. So in my mind, every single person in the planet could benefit from that. And look at the choices that other people have and what they're reaching for. So please use it often and frequently.